that they hold out on our hands. Roquan Smith is unhappy with his contract and will not be participating in the Bears training camp. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy CJR Sports, and we'll be talking about Roquan Smith and him holding out from the Chicago Bears. Let's just get right into this video. So Bears linebacker Roquan Smith is heading into the final 5th year of his rookie contract, and he is not happy that he hasn't signed an extension yet. As a result, Smith will not participate when the veterans report to the Bears training camp tomorrow, and Rapoport says from the NFL Network. According to the report, the Bears' best offer so far isn't something that that Smith will quote unquote remotely consider. Smith said back in April that he is confident that everything will be taken care of, but 3 months later, there's no longer everything got done with taking drastic effort or refusing to work until the Bears would pay him. Wow. So with the Bears having kind of like a new regime, a new head coach, a new general manager, I think they're really trying to just weigh all their options. And with Roquan be a legit linebacker, and he is one of the best middle linebackers in the entire NFL, he should get paid regardless. He is a focal point. He is a pillar of this defense that needs to be staying on this roster. He needs to be. And if he's not, there will be a team that will make him. There's a chance where he could get like a 5-year, $100 million, 5-year, $80 million extension from some team, because he is obviously worth the money. He is worth getting paid almost $15, $20 million a year to play linebacker. He does so much for him, not just in the pass coverage game, but as a leader in a locker room. As a team as bad as the Chicago Bears have been over the years, he's been a focal point, a vocal leader, and maybe the new regime doesn't want that. Maybe the new regime is kind of trying to dwindle out those vocal leaders. Kind of very similar. I'm going to bring up my New York Giants again, but the New York Giants, they cut Logan Ryan. They only got $1.4 million salary cap back for releasing him, but he was a Joe Judge guy, and he was a vocal leader and vocally happy about Joe Judge, and that he was a part and bought into the Joe Judge way. And Joe Shane and Brian Daboll did not want Joe Judge guys in the locker room. They wanted Brian Daboll guys. So he was cut. And we could see that with a guy like Roquan Smith, who is a big, Matt Nagy guy, or a big, in the past couple of years, a big Chuck Pagano guy who was their defensive coordinator when they made that big playoff run. So we don't know what's going on in that type of locker room. I'm only guessing because you have a guy who's a pillar of your defense, who is looking for an extension. You have tons of money, who you literally traded away Khalil Mack, and the Chargers took his entire contract. You have tons of money where you can give it to Roquan Smith that he so desperately deserves. Pay the man his contract. There will be plenty of players on your defense, not just on your defense, but just be plenty of players on your team that will be devastated if the Chicago Bears decide to not extend him and let him walk in free agency. It would also be a massive a massive signing if he does go into free agency. Someone will pay him a lot of money. He's going to be a very good linebacker for a very long time, and for a team not to sign him to this extension. And again, I do think it's because of the new regime that's kind of weighing all their options, figure out who would fit the Bears roster the best and kind of fit their locker room and what they're looking for. He deserves to get paid. It doesn't matter who's in the locker room, who's the general manager, who is the head coach, who is the defensive coordinator. He, on all accounts, will make the Chicago Bears and this team much better with him on the roster and not without him on the roster. So the Bears need to open up their checkbooks and pay him and make him one of the highest paid linebackers in the league, as he absolutely deserves. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. And it's your boy CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.